Hey guys, so I just had a couple things that popped into my head that I wanted to record so that I wouldn't forget them. One of the things that really helped me, and it still does help me, is having a dream board. And it sounds kind of weird at first. I was never really like a dreamer type. I would never, I wasn't usually like that, so I was kind of apprehensive. But what I do for my dream board is some people cut out pictures and then they'll put pictures up of like their dream home or of a vacation spot that they want to go to. But for me, what I did is I cut out a piece of paper. I got like a $6 cork board and cut out a piece of paper and then tacked it up there. So some of the things that I had written down were the month that I want to become emerald. So I said by the end of July or by the 1st of August or whatever, and I had that written down as a constant reminder. So I put it somewhere that I could always see it so that I would never just forget about it. I wanted it to be in my mind at all times. And it's just a good little push when you're feeling kind of down or you're like, gosh, this week is so slow, which will happen. It's nice to look at that and think, okay, this is what I'm working towards. This is when I need to have it by, or at least be close to it. Another thing is I had my dream team written down. So I wrote down a list of people. I believe it was like, I think it's like 5 or 6 people that I wanted on my team. And so I would make sure to stay connected with those people on like a personal level. And I'd also, mention coaching to them every once in a while. I'd say, I think you would be an awesome coach because of this and this. I'd really love to have you on my team, and just keep talking to them. And whenever they're ready, they'll come to you. But having them written down helps you, stay connected to them, keep them in your mind. And kind of have it like an idea of what you're working towards. Another good thing is I put goals like I want to be debt free by a certain date, or I want to take a vacation with my husband, or just things like that. That things that can really help you financially. You don't have to put a number on it, but when you think, okay, once this credit card is paid off, then that's going to take a load off of us. So that way you're not looking at it in a way like, oh, I have to make this amount of money this week, or I have to make it this month, because sometimes there are, slower months, but it's all working towards something bigger. So don't worry and don't count your success by 1 or 2 or even 3 bad weeks. I mean, I've had some pretty bad weeks where I think, oh my gosh, no one's even liking anything I post, no one's replying to me, what the heck? And then it could even be like a day after that, or sometimes 3 weeks after that, all these people spill in. And it's because, you stay consistent, you keep, you're positive, you're still doing what, what you're supposed to do as a coach. You're taking care of yourself, you're making sure that you're healthy, you're doing your workouts, you're reading your personal development, and just taking care of yourself. And people see that and they think, oh, she's still doing this and she's doing well. I want to do that. So just don't get discouraged if you have a bad week. Put things up on your dream board, keep looking at it, have that be like your driving force. Put a picture of your family up there if you want, or a fun family picture of a vacation that you really want to recreate, or anything like that. But I think that dream boards are amazing. Just writing down what you want and how you're going to get it. So I would say for my thing, I said post 3 times a day, post a video at least once a week on my Instagram and Facebook. Just little things like that really help to keep people engaged, and it keeps it really exciting. So that's huge. That really did a lot for me. And then I just wanted to touch on one more thing. I know that our challenge group isn't coming for a little over a week, but one thing I want to stress, just on challenge groups and in general in your everyday life, don't get overwhelmed. When I first started, I had my first challenge group, and there can be 20 or 30 people in the group posting every day, and you think, oh my gosh, how am I going to go through my day and pay attention to my family and take care of things around the house? How am I going to work when I have to keep liking all these things? Well, Don't even worry about it. What I do is I set aside 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes. And I go in and I, like people's posts, both in the challenge and outside. I comment on things, to keep people involved. And especially in the challenge group, you want to make sure to keep them motivated, help them feel good about what they're doing. And then I return any messages and maybe think of something that I'm going to post for tomorrow. But they say, you have your power hour. And I think that that is just the perfect idea, even if you can't do an hour, 30 minutes, but just try to confine it to that time. Don't feel overwhelmed about checking into the challenge group every minute. You won't miss anything. It will still be there when you check in later. And setting aside a certain amount of time helps you focus on what you have to focus on during the day. And then you can really put your all into it when you come back for, 30 minutes to an hour. You can really, connect with these people and actually think about what you want to say instead of saying a generic message. And then that way, once that's done, go back to your, family, or go back to, watching your favorite show, and just let it go. You don't want to spend every minute of your life checking in. These people are, they do, count on you, but that's what that 30 minutes is for. All they need, just like it or comment, and that's it. They have their own lives too, so they don't expect you to be at their beck and call every minute. But I just wanted to stress that, because sometimes I get overwhelmed and I'll think, oh my gosh, I haven't posted all day. I really need to post something good. And then, when I feel like I'm trying to force it, I can feel it in my post. I'll read it afterwards and I'll think, oh my gosh, I didn't want to say that, or, that's boring. That didn't matter. So just take your time and make sure you take time for yourself and just check in when you can. And after that, after it's done, just, relax and let it go till the next day. But I just wanted to let you guys know this so that I don't forget it. But yeah, all right, I'll talk to you guys later.